Alrighty. Welcome back to my... Oh, wait, hold on. Let me adjust some marks that a bit. There we go. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Tales of Arise. I am your player, streamer, whatever, Aya, and the last thing I remember what we were doing was we were panicking because because last thing I remember was that Alphen basically was able to get his entire mask off because he was fighting a particular the Lord of the Realm of Water, and from the realm of water, who killed the Lord of the Realm of Wind, and then basically kidnapped Shionne at the same time while Alphen has regained his memories. So that's cool. Oh, that's kind of cute. So now and then something happened in regards to our ship that we were on, and now we woke up in the middle of a beautiful tropical island. That thing is still a quest? Oh no.
Niori. Shionne.
Wait, Alphen, why do you have you look so different? What the? It's really quiet when it's just Alphen, huh? It's kind of sad from that basically Shionne has lost the only person that could only basically physically touch her without feeling any kind of pain. And that was Alphen. And now Alphen can feel pain again. Now she can never really feel comfortable being with Alphen anymore because of her thorns. Hey, try. Oh, Alphen's face looks so different. I wonder what happened. Oh no.
Frinwell.
What happened just now? Normally you'd be able to take that thing with your eyes closed.
Thank goodness you're alive.
That's good.
Are you all right?
It's because of my summer hours.
I'm just glad we found you in one piece. You were the only one still missing. There's a village back the way we came from, Thistleim. Kisara and La are already there.
Frinwell, where are we?
Ganeth Haros, Volron's realm. Remember?
Ushered by the waves straight to the enemy stronghold. A rare stroke of luck, it would seem. Luck?
If Volron's here, that means Shionne's close too, right?
Shionne?
Your girl.
Right. Of course.
Are you sure you're feeling okay? You seem a little off.
He's probably just exhausted. Let's save the catching up for when we're back at the village. Small, but a victory nonetheless.
I'm kind of
We have a
halfway
long
through
way yet
this
to
game,
go.
actually, if I remember correctly, since it's been such a long time since I last played this game. I wonder when was that? I wonder what year this game came out. Where's the owl? Oh,
Speaking of Thistlelim, it's populated by Danons, but they're not under the rule of any lord. Pretty refreshing, huh? The whole town was built by Danon defectors, escapees from elsewhere. This area's teeming with stray Zeugles, though, so heaven only knows how they managed to set up a community here. The ordeal seems to have left them understandably on edge. Kisara and La are back there right now trying to convince them of our good intentions. Say, Alphen, it looks like you got your face back then.
Yeah. And your sense of pain, too, it would seem. Any connection?
Really? Oh, but that means...
Probably.
I wonder if Alphen's going to be okay.
For now, I believe we should hold off on speculation and simply keep an eye on him.
Right.
oh, there you are. Well, I'm trying to get there, ma'am.
You're saying we should...
Miguel.
check the Owl Forest?
Alphen! Boy, am I glad to see you safe.
Well, did you manage to convince them we're not in league with any lord?
Yeah, eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were done for. Guess the world just couldn't keep us apart.
Yeah. And now we can finally go rescue Shionne.
Ugh, Alphen looks so hot with his beard.
There's something I need to tell you guys first. I got my memory back.
He looks like he's in his 30s. Oh my gosh. This mod. I rarely modded my games, but I had to add this one. Cause why not?
So, what did you remember? Are you able to tell us now?
Give the man some space, Law.
I remember being up on Lenegus.
Go on.
I was abducted from Dana. I was told if I ever wanted to return home, I'd have to cooperate. So that's what I did. Next thing I knew, they had made me into the Sovereign.
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Danon?
No. They kept me locked in a strange facility. They experimented on me, like I was nothing more than an animal. There were others, but only I survived. Of course, I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave. The only reason I survived was because my body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almadria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the blazing sword, and the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
They said it was for something called the spirit channeling ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came. As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I never found out.
I love these close-ups to him.
So if what you're saying about being on Lenegis is true, then maybe you really did meet Shionne. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
But Shionne said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain that?
I was wrong. It wasn't Shionne I knew from Lenegis. It was Naori. She was a Renan maiden they paired me with during the spirit channeling ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
Woman? In your dreams? Excuse me. The only girl in your
Maiden?
dreams should be
What?
Shionne.
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be the double of Shionne? Bit coincidental, isn't it?
Naori's family name was Imeris.
Shionne's.
Imeris. As in Shionne Imeris?
So they're distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
The mask? But why?
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt. After what I did on Lenegis. Over the lives I took.
Lives? You mean you staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
I don't know. Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned. I lost consciousness halfway through. By the time I came to, Lenegis was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping.
Hmm.
I shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenegis? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
I wonder. In ancient scripture, there is tell of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegis, nearly destroying it. The restoration took years, and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean...
It predates the crown contest, to a time before even the first Renan invasion of Dana. More than 300 years ago.
300? But that'd make Alphen...
That's right. I'm pretty much an antique of a human being. Deep down, maybe I already knew.
Alphen...
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind. Then, when I finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me. So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined!
Alphen, stop! Honestly,
Oh.
I'm not going
Hey,
to
Shadow.
pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
I'm looking at the main character's face because I added a mod to it, and he's just so yummy with a beard. Like the mod is a beard. He's so yummy.
Kisara.
I can't stop looking at him.
Listen, what you really need is time. Time to process things and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that probably goes for all of us.
What about Shionne? We can't just...
I'm worried about Shionne too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight. This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission. We stay put in the village till we're ready. Okay, everyone?
Got it, coach.
Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, you're not alone, Alphen.
Thank you.
It's fine. All right, everyone. Let's break for now.
Oh, Alphen. Big weenie.
Do I even have the right to fight? Do I have the right to go to Shionne's rescue? What do the others think?
I don't think I've changed his outfit. I feel like the armor is kind of very bulky. Something more chill. Eh. Ooh. This'll This'll Dohalim.
You're certainly full of surprises, aren't you?
Trust me, it's not intentional.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me. Every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries. The truth feels just as elusive as when we first started. I am well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Danon, do you bear the same crest as the current Renin sovereign? More to the point, why choose a Danon for their sovereign in the first place? And then there is the Maiden, a figure so powerful, she's playing yin to the sovereign's yang in esoteric ceremonies. And yet, I'd never even heard of her. Then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. What if the term sovereign doesn't even hold the same meaning as it did back then? Listen, I may be a traitor among my people, but I am still Renin, born and raised. I learned the same history, listened rapt to the same tales. And yet now I feel like there was little truth to any of it.
Speaking of which, there's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony. It used the Renis Alma.
You're certain?
Yes, or at least that's what they called it.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact myself, and you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renin. Many mysteries lay buried in these 3 centuries past.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes. Was I really out that long?
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record, but all the facts would seem to point that way.
Who the hell am I?
If I may be frank, we have even bigger fish to fry than that.
Frank, huh?
Sometimes we need a little help in addressing the truth behind our pain. not to compete over lives lost. But I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath mine.
Thanks for lending me an ear. And sorry for being a bother.
Please, no thanks are necessary. The quicker you get back on your feet, the sooner we can all get back out there.
What do you see out there?
Zeugles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their territory on our way here, so... Feel like you're making headway?
All I know is Shionne needs our help. As for what happens after that...
Say, how did you get back down here from Lenegis, anyway?
I came down in a Renan starship. I have Naori to thank for that.
What happened to her? Did she come with you?
She stayed behind. Just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renans. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship with each other in that sense.
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Danans like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori, one of their own, to serve against her will as...
Even within Renan society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever given the option to refuse. Despite that, she did everything she possibly could to serve her people. The very same ones I ended up slaughtering. She stayed behind on Lenegis to help any of her people who survived. I owe her more than words can express. A debt left to fester for what? 300 years? How do I even begin to make up for something like that?
In all honesty, you don't. You can't atone for what's happened in the past, be it several centuries ago, or just yesterday.
What are you saying? That I might as well give up?
I'm saying you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor. Back after my brother had passed away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on inside me. And you did the same for him, for Dohalim, when he was ready to give up too. You were there for both of us. You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep fighting, to strive no matter what.
Then I was out of line. I had no right to ask that of you.
No, you're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I wouldn't even be here had I not heard them. Left to my own devices, who knows when I would have been able to pick myself up. Besides, it's not like killing all those people was a choice that you made of your own free will, right? The truly terrible ones are the people who abducted you. The ones who forced you to wield that power. They're the ones you should be blaming. Not only that, but that guilt you feel inside? That's all the proof you need to know you're a good person, Alphen. Do you understand? If I'm still allowed to fight and keep on living, then damn it, Alphen, so the hell are you. But if you're still not convinced, then ask yourself this. What is it that you've really been fighting for this whole time? Go on, ask yourself.
What I've been fighting for, huh?
It's kind of weird. It feels kind of like he's a new character, a slightly different character, knowing his past. I don't know how to describe it.
All this time, I thought it was the worrying about Shionne and the pain bringing you down. I didn't realize you were lonely too.
I guess all of us are. In one way or another.
Yeah, but you've only just found out. I mean, no, not found out. Remembered.
To tell you the truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place. It's strange. When I think about Lenegis, it still feels like it was only a year or two ago that I was there. But then I realized what feels like years was actually centuries ago.
What about your hometown? Do you know if it's still there?
I doubt it. When the Renans invaded, the world as I knew it changed overnight. Even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long gone. Certainly everyone I knew, at least. My family, my friends.
Yeah, I know how that feels. I have no home to return to either. No family waiting for me. I used to curse my bad luck that I'd ever been born a mage in the first place. Although if that had been the case, I guess I'd probably still be just another slave with no means to resist. I'd never have met up with you guys, that's for sure.
Have you learned to embrace your powers yet?
Nuh-uh. I resent them a little less than before, though. They've kept me alive this long, right? I try not to think about it too much. After all, who can predict what the future will hold? I guess what I'm trying to say is that with everything that's happened in your past, finding out you're the sovereign and all, it's no wonder you're conflicted.
Is he
Heck,
still the
honestly,
sovereign?
I think anyone would be.
Rinwell.
First it was Shionne, then it was me, and now it's you. All of us suffering, just because of some power we never even asked for.
Yeah, all this time you were suffering right in front of me, and I never even knew. I feel like I finally understand what you and Shionne were going through.
You couldn't have known. Still, if you want to make it up to her, shouldn't we hurry it up and rescue her already? Poor Shionne must be lonely, all by herself wherever she is.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get going.
Where's that dork? Not
Alphen,
you.
are we gonna go rescue
This
Shionne
one.
or what? What's gotten into you, man?
Do I even have any right to be?
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that.
Sounds like me. Pretending I have all the answers is kind of my forte.
Come on, man, snap out of it. This isn't like you. Look, I get it. You finally remember your past, only to feel like you've lost yourself again. You're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, you blame yourself for what happened. But here's the thing. None of that's got anything to do with Shionne.
I guess.
It's about Naori, isn't it? Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's to say this chick isn't alive and kicking out there somewhere, too? Fine, I've said my piece. The thing is, though, where does this leave Shionne?
My power consumed me once already. I left behind a path of fire and destruction. I can't guarantee anyone's safety.
So you think we might get burned up because of your sovereign powers? I can think of worse ways to go. Come on, fight this thing! What happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died? The one who cared enough to reach out and save me? That's the guy I was proud to follow. Not this faltering imposter who's taken his place.
Law.
No, I'm serious. What's gotten into you, man? Just give me the word and I'll beat some sense into you if that's what it takes. Now, I'm gonna ask you this once and only once. Are you serious about rescuing Shionne or not?
Hell yeah.
What's it gonna be, Alphen?
What do you think? Of course I want to rescue her. Hell, I'd do it right now if I could.
So then quit griping and do it already!
You tell him.
Listen, you're probably right about all this.
Alphen.
It's exactly like you said. Whatever happened in my past has nothing to do with Shionne. But there's still so much that There I go again. So much for the inspiring Alphen of old.
He could be a pain sometimes. Besides, even a hero has to let the cracks show once in a while, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just give me a little more time to fill in the cracks. And thanks, Law.
Hey, don't even mention it. You've totally got this, Alphen. I believe in you.
At least he knows for sure that he wants to
Back to the inn, I guess.
wants to save Shionne. Big nerd. Oh, I wanted to jump off. This is an inn. Okay, I mean, beggars can't be choosers, I guess.
Alphen! There you are!
What is it?
Zoogles, that's what! They're almost at the village gates!
Any closer and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
That sounds bad.
Can you fight? No shame in bowing out if you're not up for it.
Kisara's right. You don't want to go overdoing it.
You got this.
I'm up for it.
Really?
Hell yeah.
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. It's now or never, right?
Alphen, right. Great to have you back. Now let's do this.
Look sharp, people.
How do I change my okay. This is good.
If we don't act fast, they're going to get into the village.
Right. We need to hurry.
Let me at him. I'll give him the old 1-2.
Remember, if the pain's too much,
We've all got our own pain to deal with. I'm done letting others pick up my slack.
Here they come.
Go.
We can't let even a single one through.
There's a firm no-Google policy.
Fine by me. Let's get to work then.
here, are those marks even natural?
Here's the roar.
Thunder Shield! Confiscated!
Its armor's too strong.
Then I'll split it open.
Be my guest.
Illuminate the dark!
Lightning meteor!
You picked the wrong fight. Here I come. Sonic thrust. Pierce through.
Talon hurricane! Rending fire! Eagle assault!
No further. Sonic thrust.
Going
Take
in.
this. Pierce through. Sonic thrust.
Make it rain!
Frozen!
I think the Halim's ability was wasted. Of course. Didn't affect. No. Oh shoot, we don't have a healer.
I can do this all day. Now you see what I can do.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Alphen, you okay?
I'm fine. This pain thing really hurts, huh?
But hey, at least you're still alive.
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to improve and get stronger.
Guess I've got a lot of room to improve in that regard.
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village, especially after everything they've done for us.
Yeah.
You know, this Limb kind of reminds me of home. The people here have hidden themselves away out of the fear of being found, always watching their backs. Though in the end, home was destroyed anyway.
That won't happen here.
Oh? Is that a hint of fighting spirit I sense?
Yeah. I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. But I've learned something too. My rage, this fury I feel at our so-called rulers, it comes from having so much of myself stripped away from me back then. Friends, family, home. They took everything from me and left me with nothing but guilt. I was completely alone. At least that's what I thought. But not anymore. Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. Friends who make me feel like I'm worth something. And I won't lose that. Not ever again. I'll protect those bonds with everything I have. That's why I need to keep fighting.
Oops, sorry about that.
But Shionne comes first.
course. First we rescue Shionne, then we defeat Volron and liberate Dana. Everyone, will you fight with me?
Say the word and I'm there.
Certainly no objections.
Then it's agreed. Our next stop will be the capital, Pelegion. According to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital. Luckily for us, there's a path we can use to climb up.
Sounds
Oh.
like a plan. Let's go.
My doggos are acting up.
We don't know what lies ahead. We should prepare well before we venture forth.
Yeah, can't exactly fight at the top of your game when you're hungry.
Point. Let's stop by the inn and plan our next move from there.
That's not the end. It's the end. Is this the end? No, it's not. Oh, I was sitting on my leg and now it's falling asleep.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Well, yeah, I know that, but like, because I like I don't have great posture because I don't have great posture. I'm trying to like, I know, because of that, I have to basically sit on my
This is
freaking
The
butt.
taste and aroma will blow
Like
everyone
it's a
away.
thing I'd done when I was a kid and all that jazz. Oh. But yeah, so there's that. So yeah, I tend to sit on my legs sometimes when I'm in most chairs when I'm like at home or something. It's like a weird habit I just always had done.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Where's that little owl? Okay, not here. Hmm? Oh. Hmm.
That food there looks pretty tasty.
Yep, we can fix that new recipe with it.
I eagerly await the final result.
Let's see what's going on around.
I think Hoodle senses an owl around here.
Here we go.
Resonate with the
I can feel my power growing. Feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there, Hoodle?
It's brutal, all right. I can feel my energy being drained away just by walking. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone. And watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring. That would soon help us adjust.
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered could be a welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out.
By the way, how is Mahavar doing? Wait, don't tell me we still haven't found him.
It's not like we haven't been looking. I've covered the whole length and breadth of the coast, but...
All of the other crew members are accounted for, including us. But we weren't able to find Mahavar.
I see.
Perhaps he couldn't bring himself to abandon the ship.
You mean at the bottom of the ocean?
We don't know that we all washed up on the same shore. If the ship went down, isn't it strange we haven't come across a single piece of debris?
Do you think he might still be alive somewhere out there?
I think stranger things have happened. Whether he's alive or otherwise, we've exhausted all the avenues available to us. All we can do now is press on ahead.
Fine, let's get going.
Oops.
Thistleim was founded by Danans fleeing the tyranny of Renan lords, right? But when you first came, they must have known Dohalim was Renan. So why do you think they let us in?
They almost didn't. But it wasn't just Dohalim they were wary of.
Even the weird Danans just like them?
When you live life in constant fear of being pursued, it's only a matter of time before all outsiders start to seem a potential threat.
I suppose that makes sense. So how did you convince them to trust us?
You saw how destitute the village was. They needed food, badly. We hunted some Zeugles for them. That seemed to do the trick.
So they
Of
eat
course,
Zeugles?
A little magic-assisted roast didn't hurt things.
Never underestimate a full stomach's ability to put a person at ease. It turns out a hearty meal can be a powerful weapon.
Right, here goes! Sonic Thrust! Sonic Thrust!
Going in.
How about this? Sonic Thrust! I shall feel you where you stand! Sonic Thrust!
Their arms were interrupted.
Sleep now. I'll be saving this one.
Sonic Thrust!
I'm ready for the next battle.
This owl's like right here or something. Oh.
Ho ho ho!
Okay, but how do I get up there?
Ho ho ho! Ho ho ho! Ho ho ho!
Oh. Really? You really want me to do... uh.
Ho ho ho!
Great.
You're saying we should check the owl forest?
I'm fine. I forget. I think tomatoes are from, like, Mexico.
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Shionne? She's waiting for us.
All the more reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped.
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
Something's on your mind. You having second thoughts about rescuing Shionne?
Of course not. Shionne's our friend. Almeidrea was the one I hated. For as long as I can remember, she served as a symbol to me of everything Renin. But ever since getting to know Shionne, I realized it doesn't make sense to group people together like that.
I see.
Besides, the situation with Almeidrea was something else entirely. I'd already decided I wasn't going to kill her, but when I saw her die right in front of me, a part of me thought it served her right, that she'd gotten what she deserved. Don't get me wrong, if I had the chance again, I still wouldn't kill her. But it's not like I'll be shedding any tears now that she's gone. It's all so confusing. I don't know how to make sense of any of it.
Who said it had to make sense?
Huh?
Rinwell, you've done nothing wrong. You didn't give in to the hatred you felt for Almeidrea. As for what it means exactly, that might be worth taking some time to figure out on your own.
Some time.
Or don't, if you don't want to.
No, I think you're right. It can't. And hey, thanks, Kisara.
I'm so sorry. I am like being plagued by so many dumb things happening around me at home.
So Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share
So
the
I'm not
secret to such
focused.
a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renin like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me, I spoke out of turn. Shionne and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shionne is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you 1,000,000 times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
I really hope Shionne's okay.
I get why you're concerned. But if you don't rest when you can, you're going to regret it.
She's right. We need our rest to conserve our strength.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, you two.
No problem. We'll save...
This is a true masterpiece, no less than culinary art.
Beef stew.
alone. I'm all alone.
I, I think I'm gonna end the stream after this dungeon. Because I think I'm gonna go to another dungeon right after this one. So...
That's what we're going to climb?
The villagers managed it on their escape from the city. We're going in the opposite direction, but where there's a will...
There's always a way, right? And it looks like we're...
Crap. This injury hurts more than I thought. Shionne, sorry, but could you... Oh. Right.
He loves her. He loves Shionne. But Alphen, I have blue eyes and pink hair too. You can love me. Please. I hate these things.
No choice.
Ew, why do I hear squishing noises?
I always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle.
Why do you want to know?
Not really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy. Are you yelling, "You stupid jerk"?
What? No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, so I match my tone to fit the mood of whatever I'm trying to invoke.
Invoke?
How do I put it?
Astral energy? Hold on. Are you saying you can talk to astral energy?
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I say, it's easier for me to properly cast my arts.
Kind of. Okay, so if you can talk to astral energy, then you can ask it to, like, predict the weather.
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear false. Thunderblade!
Ah, what are you doing? You almost fried me with that.
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
Coming to
I don't
terms.
know what to do.
What do you mean?
Ah! Oh, it's you, Rinwell.
You were talking about me, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. I've just been thinking about some things.
Really?
Cut it out. I'm being serious here.
Sorry.
I was thinking about... You know how I used to work for Gana?
Yeah, of course. You were brought in after...
Right. I used to have nightmares about it when I fell asleep. But lately that's been happening a lot less. I don't know how to feel about that.
That's a good thing, isn't it?
Yeah, but... I did a lot of terrible things back then.
Okay, so let me just get all of this straight. You think you'll forget everything if you stop having those nightmares?
Because... You know me. I'm freaking stupid.
But it sure doesn't sound to me like you've forgotten.
Oh, yeah. But still.
I don't think those nightmares going away means you've forgotten. Maybe it's a sign that you've come to terms with what you did.
Come to terms? You mean like Alphen with his past?
Yeah, I do. You're pretty amazing, Law.
I am?
Yeah. Not all of us have figured out how to accept our pasts.
Rinwell.
In an instant. Impact block.
For some reason, I keep moving away from the mic.
I can
Like,
become even stronger.
like I'm too focused now with the combat.
Right, here goes.
Going in.
Thanks,
Shionne.
Sonic thrust.
Shionne, thank you, Shionne. She's not here.
Let up until it's over.
Who said anything about letting off?
Tornado drive.
Make it
can feel my power growing.
I remember hating this dungeon the first time I played this game.
Is it just me, or does Rinwell suddenly seem much more comfortable around Dohalim than she used to?
I noticed that too. When the two of them came and found me together back on the beach, I could hardly believe my eyes.
It's not like we had a choice or anything. Law and Kisara had to hang back to convince the villagers we meant them no harm. More than that, though, there are a lot of things I've still got to come to terms with regarding Almadria. But I guess I'm through making snap judgments based on someone's origin.
For real.
At least, I'm trying to be. I guess you could say it's a work in progress.
I see. You hear that, Law? Sounds like all that hard effort wasn't for nothing.
Yeah.
That's got to be reassuring to hear, right, Dohalim?
Not being subjected to unwarranted suspicion is certainly welcome.
My dog's here.
Yeah, that
He's
long-winded
looking at
way you
me.
have of talking, though, not so much a fan of that.
I think that's more of a personality thing than a Renin trait.
Really? In that case, I won't have to feel guilty getting annoyed by it.
Oh, look, there's gonna be a boss battle.
What is this place?
Careful, we've got company.
You don't say.
Doesn't look like we're getting past without a fight.
Watch your feet. Fall from here and it's curtains.
This reminds me of Final Fantasy X, I think.
Get out of our way!
Save your breath while that thing ceases its talking meal. Then let's show it how wrong it is. Is it trying to stop us?
Thunder field! Right,
I've been hit with
parts their weak point.
So even a masochist has his limit.
Not feeling so great. Eat dirt! Tornado drive! It's wide open!
It won't escape me.
Let me free you of your power. Pierce through! Defense! Allow me to help you. Pierce
Here
through!
goes!
This one's mine.
Pierce through!
Beckett,
Sonic
the
drop!
everlasting darkness.
Lightning condemned!
Negative
Blaze
vision!
away! Illuminate the dark! Come forth, holy land! Its wings are lighting up!
It's getting ready to attack!
Benediction light.
Dance in the wind!
Heal!
Such tremendous power.
Don't face it head on.
Stardust!
Dance in the
Do
wind!
not.
Still, Helene.
Time to feel some hurt!
Shining supernova! Raging cascade!
No escape!
In here!
Pierce through! You're
Water
mine!
the stockpile!
Blaze through the lifeline! You're finished!
Tiger blade! Lightning
Take
orb!
this!
All right!
Destruction!
It's still time!
It's
Here
over!
goes!
Tempest!
Confiscated!
Sonic
In a
thrust!
bind?
It's getting stronger!
Sonic thrust! It's switching up its movements! Watch
In
out!
here.
You picked the wrong fight!
Shine.
Radiant
through.
light! This way!
Take this!
Regeneration.
Sonic thrust!
Regenerate.
Mega-
The arts of being interrupted.
You're mine! Strike!
Illuminate the dark!
Radiant light.
Come forth, holy glimmer!
This is some punishment.
You'll pay for that!
Make it rain.
Now look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
With fauna like that, I'm impressed so many people from Thistleum made it through here alive.
Who's to say there weren't a whole lot more of them who didn't?
Well, at any rate, it should be a safer climb now that we've cleared the way a bit, right?
No. So long as people feel the need to face terrain this perilous, I'd say true safety's some way off.
You mean defeating Volron and putting an end to the crown contest, right? I guess that would be the best solution here, huh?
We've wasted enough time here already. Let's get going. Shionne needs us.
Treacherous
How are we
waterfall.
still not there yet? It feels like we've been climbing this mountain forever.
It helps if you try not to look up or down. All you need is silent determination. Talking too much will only waste energy and burn you out.
I'm too tired to look up or down, even if I wanted to.
Take care you don't fall, at least. Unless you want to make a Zoogel's day, that is.
Zoogles? Why would they care if I fell or not?
How would you feel if a 3-course meal fell right out of the sky at your feet?
Zoogle chow.
Law? Best not to listen to him if you can help it. You'll only be encouraging him if you do.
Tell me that before I listen next time.
Still, Tohalim has a point. One wrong step and it's curtains.
Wouldn't it be great if we could all fly like Hootle? I bet even the refugees who didn't make it would have made it to Thistleum that way.
Until we magically sprout wings. Let's just watch where we're stepping instead, okay? Come on. Shionne's waiting for us.
How do I get...
So high up.
How do I get down? You're not expecting me to jump off, are you? Okay, I came from here. Okay. Land of Nott, Ganeth Harris.
We did it. We've reached the top of the mountain.
About damn time. My knees are singing symphonies over here.
Look, there it is.
That's it. That's Pelegion, the seat of Volron's power.
So that's where Shionne's being held?
Most likely.
Most likely.
That is what I said, yes.
Pelagian's still our best lead. So that's where we go, right?
Any advice before we head in there?
No.
No?
In the ancient tongue, Ganeth Haros means Fortress of Nott. Though I fail to see what insight that nugget of trivia holds.
I guess I just thought you might have something we could use.
Since Volron became Lord, the only thing this realm has been known for is its shroud of secrecy. It is Volron's stronghold. All else is incidental. Just keep in mind that you can't be too careful inside.
Speaking of which, just how are all of us planning to get inside exactly?
It's not like there are any secret passages.
We've come this far. If there's no other way in, I guess we'll just have to use the front gate. Volron told us to come find him, which means he's expecting us. Let's do this the old-fashioned way.
Land of water or no, this place has a most curious atmosphere.
I'd be taking a dip in it if the circumstances were better.
Sorry, but we have to push through for now. Shionne is waiting.
Yeah, I hear ya. A soak can wait.
I don't want Shionne to get mad at us for dragging our feet.
Alphen?
She's the one that's kept us on track. Picked me up when I was down.
Sure.
I just thought she'd always be there.
Alright, speaking of that, I'm gonna hit the hay. I'm getting really tired from work because I kept waking up early and whatnot for it. And I think it's right now should be a good time to continue off from to the next time. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you had a great time and have a good night. If you want to watch older episodes, you can go to my YouTube channel. That should be linked somewhere around in my Twitch. And so, Have a good night. Well.